Trump unveils $5 million gold card visa program, aiming to reshape U.S. immigration policy. Remember, show that you're a fan of Donald Trump, subscribe to the channel. Washington, D.C., in a bold move to overhaul the U.S. investor visa system, President Donald Trump announced Wednesday the introduction of a new gold card visa, which would provide a pathway to American citizenship for individuals willing to invest $5 million. The initiative, which Trump described as a lucrative opportunity for both the U.S. economy and wealthy investors worldwide, is intended to replace the long-standing EB-5 investor visa program, which has been in place for over 35 years. During his first cabinet meeting of his second term, Trump spoke optimistically about the program's potential success, emphasizing its market appeal. "I think it will sell like hotcakes. It's a market," he said, suggesting that demand from affluent foreign investors could be substantial. But we'll find out very soon. A new strategy to address national debt. Beyond immigration reform, Trump positioned the gold card visa as a potential financial boon for the United States. He indicated that the revenue generated from the program could be directed toward reducing the country's national debt, which has been a growing concern in recent years. "If we sell 1 million, that's $5 trillion, he stated, underscoring the potential scale of the program. While acknowledging that reaching such a sales figure is ambitious, Trump expressed confidence in the appetite of the global business community for a direct path to U.S. citizenship. "I think we're going to sell a lot because there's really a thirst," he added. Replacing the EB-5 program. The announcement signals a dramatic shift from the existing EB-5 visa program, which has allowed foreign investors to obtain green cards by investing a minimum of $900,000 in job-creating projects within the U.S. The program, however, has faced criticism for long processing delays, allegations of fraud, and concerns that it disproportionately benefits wealthy investors without necessarily contributing to widespread economic growth. Trump's proposed gold card visa, with its significantly higher price tag, would likely cater to an even more elite group of investors. While details on the specific criteria and conditions of the program have yet to be released, the move aligns with Trump's broader immigration policies, which have often emphasized merit-based entry and financial contribution as key factors for U.S. residency and citizenship eligibility. Potential economic and political implications. Supporters of the initiative argue that it could inject much-needed capital into the U.S. economy, attracting high-net-worth individuals who could contribute to business development, real estate investment, and job creation. However, critics warn that it could deepen the divide between those who can afford to buy their way into U.S. citizenship and those who must navigate the traditional immigration system, often facing years of legal hurdles and uncertainty. The proposal is expected to face scrutiny in Congress, with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle likely to debate its implications for fairness, economic impact, and national security. Additionally, immigration advocates may raise concerns about prioritizing wealth over humanitarian or family-based immigration policies. As Trump pushes forward with his second-term agenda, the gold card visa could become a defining element of his broader economic and immigration strategy. While the administration has yet to announce a formal rollout date or application process, the president's remarks suggest that he anticipates strong demand and a rapid implementation. With global interest in U.S. residency and citizenship remaining high, the success of the gold card visa will depend on how it is structured, received by investors, and navigated through the complexities of American immigration law. Global interest and potential demand. The introduction of the gold card visa is expected to generate significant interest from wealthy individuals around the world, particularly from countries with political instability, economic uncertainty, or restrictive business environments. Investors from regions such as China, the Middle East, and Latin America, where demand for U.S. residency has historically been strong, could be among the first to seize the opportunity. Real estate developers, private equity firms, and financial institutions may also play a key role in facilitating the program, offering advisory services and investment opportunities tailored to gold card applicants. Given the higher price point compared to the EB-5 visa, industry experts speculate that the new initiative may attract ultra-high net worth individuals rather than mid-level investors. Additionally, the Gold Card visa could serve as an alternative for wealthy individuals who have previously sought U.S. residency through other visa categories, such as the E-2 Treaty Investor Visa, which requires a substantial investment but does not directly lead to a green card. Challenges and controversies. Despite the potential economic benefits, the program is likely to face legal, political, and ethical challenges. Critics argue that offering citizenship for a price undermines the principles of fairness and equal opportunity in the U.S. immigration system. Advocacy groups may push back against what they see as the commodification of American citizenship, while some lawmakers could raise concerns about national security risks associated with allowing high-net-worth individuals to bypass traditional vetting processes. There is also the issue of transparency. The EB-5 program, which the Gold Card visa is expected to replace, has been plagued by accusations of fraud and misuse, with some investors losing money in failed projects or encountering legal obstacles that prevented them from obtaining green cards. To avoid similar pitfalls, the Trump administration will likely need to implement strict oversight measures to ensure that the program is not exploited for illicit financial activities, such as money laundering. Furthermore, while Trump has framed the Gold Card visa as a tool for reducing national debt, some economists are skeptical about its long-term fiscal impact. If demand is lower than expected, the program may not generate the trillions of dollars Trump envisions. Additionally, questions remain about whether the funds raised would be directly allocated to debt reduction or if they would be absorbed into other government expenditures. The political landscape. As Trump continues to shape his second-term agenda, the Gold Card visa could become a highly debated policy among lawmakers and the public. While some Republicans may support the initiative as a means of attracting wealthy job creators to the U.S., others may be wary of the optics of selling American citizenship. On the Democratic side, opposition is expected from those who argue that the program favors the elite at the expense of broader immigration reforms that benefit working-class immigrants and refugees. Internationally, the policy could also have diplomatic implications. Countries with strict capital controls or restrictions on expatriation may take issue with the U.S. offering an expedited citizenship process in exchange for investment. Additionally, the introduction of such a program could influence similar investor visa policies in other nations, potentially triggering a competitive race among countries to attract the world's wealthiest individuals. What comes next? The specifics of the Gold Card visa program, including eligibility requirements, the application process, and investment guidelines, have yet to be released. Immigration attorneys and policy analysts will be closely watching for further details, as well as potential legal challenges that could arise. As Trump moves forward with his plan, the program's success will depend on its execution, global demand, and the ability of the administration to address concerns over security, fairness, and economic impact. If implemented effectively, it could become one of the most significant shifts in U.S. immigration policy in decades. However, if mismanaged or met with resistance, it could face the same criticisms and setbacks that plagued its predecessor, the EB-5 visa. For now, the world is watching to see whether Trump's bet on a $5 million path to citizenship will indeed sell like hotcakes or become another controversial chapter in U.S. immigration history. If you're enjoying the video, click on subscribe, it's free, and you have no excuse. Looking ahead, the future of the Gold Card visa. As the Trump administration moves forward with its ambitious Gold Card visa proposal, key questions remain about its implementation and long-term viability. The program's ability to attract investors, generate substantial revenue, and withstand legal and political scrutiny will ultimately determine whether it becomes a defining success or a short-lived experiment in U.S. immigration policy. While supporters argue that the initiative could bring a wave of high-net-worth individuals who contribute to the economy, critics warn that prioritizing wealth over traditional immigration pathways may further deepen inequalities in the system. The potential for fraud, national security risks, and geopolitical tensions also add layers of complexity to the program's rollout. In the coming months, legislative battles, public opinion, and international reaction will shape the fate of the Gold Card visa. If demand meets Trump's expectations, the program could set a new precedent for investment-based immigration worldwide. If it falters, it may join a long list of controversial policies that struggle to gain traction. For now, Trump remains confident in the program's success, believing that the promise of American citizenship, paired with a hefty price tag, will be an irresistible offer for the global elite. "We're going to sell a lot," he reiterated. "People want to be in America." As the nation waits for further details, one thing is clear: the Gold Card visa represents a bold, high-stakes gamble, one that could redefine the future of U.S. immigration policy for years to come. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you love Donald Trump.